Uh, I am the living man. I am a foreign national, and
You're a foreign national?
I'm a foreign national. I'm
Really?
an American national. I am here by special appearance only, held against my will, under duress, in false.
We are stepping straight into a courtroom moment that instantly raises eyebrows. In just seconds, the defendant rejects the identity written on official records, setting the tone for everything that follows. Instead of answering plainly, he reframes himself as a living man and a foreign national, signaling a very unconventional legal stance. This isn't confusion, it's a deliberate strategy rooted in fringe legal theories. The judge remains composed, but you can already sense the tension building beneath the surface. Moments like this grab attention because they disrupt normal courtroom flow. Viewers are pulled in, wondering how far this argument will go. It's brief, sharp, and deeply intriguing. And just like that, the stage is set for a clash between established law and personal belief.
Imprisonment and under false arrest.
Very good. This is State of Kansas versus Anthony Edward Dubas, case number 23 TR 2777. The state appears by Jared Regier. Mr. Dubas appears from the custody of the Butler County Jail. All parties are appearing by Zoom. Mr. Dubas, you're here for a first appearance. Do you have a copy of your charges?
I am, my honor, Mr. Crum. I am here by special appearance under duress.
You've already been through that. I'm going to read your charges to you. In count one, it alleges that on August 17th, 2023, you did then and there unlawfully operate a motor vehicle on a highway of this state without having a valid driver's license. That is no valid driver's license, a Class B non-person misdemeanor. That carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and up to a $1,000 fine. Count two alleges that on August 17th, 2023, you're operating a motor vehicle, a 2003 Honda Accord, upon a highway or this state, East Fox Trail Street, Andover, Butler County, Kansas, while your vehicle was not registered. That's failed to register a vehicle. That's an unclassified non-person misdemeanor. That carries a maximum penalty of 30 days in jail and up to a $500 fine. Count three alleges you operated a motor vehicle on August 17th, 2023 in Butler County, Kansas, without having valid insurance. That's no proof of insurance, a Class B non-person misdemeanor. Do you understand your charges, Mr. Dubas?
No, I do not stand under these charges, and I would like to make it clear that I was not operating a motor vehicle. I was operating my private conveyance, not for hire, not for commercial use, not to transport passengers or products for hire. And if I was allowed to have my folder with black text case law in it to be brought here with me, as I asked Mr. Deputy Khalid Baraka, and he refused, I would be able to prove to you with black text case law what the Supreme Court rulings from multiple different cases have stated about the definition of a driver, an operator, a motor vehicle, an automobile, what a conveyance is, and their decisions, aka the Supreme Court's decisions.
All right, Mr. Dubas, I'm going to stop you there. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you, and we're going to set this over. If you want to present.
As the judge carefully reads each charge, the defendant refuses to acknowledge them in a conventional way, insisting he does not stand under the court's authority. He pivots into the private conveyance argument, attempting to separate himself from standard driving laws. This is a classic tactic designed to challenge jurisdiction, but it only deepens the divide in the courtroom. The judge stays methodical, sticking to procedure, while the defendant pushes increasingly complex claims about Supreme Court rulings. What makes this segment compelling is the contrast, calm legal structure versus persistent resistance. You can feel the patience thinning as interruptions begin. The longer it goes, the clearer it becomes that this argument isn't landing. And right at the edge of escalation, the judge decisively cuts it off.
This stuff, you can present it to Judge Webster, who's going to be assigned to your case. Are you going to be able to hire an attorney?
I'm sui juris, so I'm not a ward of the state.
Okay, then you can hire your own attorney. Mr. Aguirre, do you have a recommendation for bond?
Your Honor, 2,500 cash or surety with all standard conditions. Also, in reviewing the affidavit, it would appear that when this is alleged that when the defendant was questioned by the deputy, he refused to provide a valid address or any further information. That's quoting directly from the affidavit. I'm not sure if the court wants to make any special orders along those lines or not.
The turning point where authority firmly takes control of the situation. The judge steps in, enters a not guilty plea on behalf of the defendant, and moves the case forward without entertaining further debate. It's a clear signal that the courtroom will not operate on the defendant's terms. Even then, resistance continues, with claims of not being subject to the state and disputes over basic details like an address. The bond discussion adds another layer, exposing the gap between the defendant's beliefs and real-world legal requirements. There's a subtle shift here, from ideological argument to practical consequences. By the end, the tone almost turns ironic as confusion replaces defiance. It's a grounded reminder that no matter the argument, the system proceeds. And just like that, the moment closes with authority fully intact.
I object. I provided a valid address. It's just a non-residential address, or a residential address that is non-domestic. And he refused to accept my proper address or my mailing address.
Well, I'm going to set a bond in the amount of $2,500 cash or surety. You'll need to provide a valid physical address to a bondsman if you wish to make bond, Mr. Dubus. All right. Is there anything else, Mr. Aguirre, on this case?
No, from the state's perspective, Your Honor.
All right. We'll be in recess. Mr. Dubus, you are excused.
Hold on. Is it an OR bond or?
No, it's a cash or surety bond.
Okay, so I need a cosigner.
You can put up $2,500 in cash, or you can make arrangements with a bondsman.
Okay, thank you.